Hi guys and welcome to Strength the Universe. Today's comparison is between Mariusz Pudzianowski, who was dubbed a dominator for the way he dominated competitions, that led to him winning the World's Strongest Man 5 times and Europe's Strongest Man 6 times. With a physique to match his strength, he stood 6 foot 1 inches tall and weighs 142 kilograms or 315 pounds. And he's up against the youngest winner of the World's Strongest Man in Jon Pall Sigmarsson, who would go on to win the title a total of 4 times and have considerable success in the sports of bodybuilding and powerlifting. Jon Pall was reported to stand 6 foot 3 inches tall and weigh 133 kilograms or 293 pounds. We start proceedings with the squat, and according to Mariusz's biography, he claimed a best of 380 kilograms or 838 pounds. Which compares to Jon Pall's claimed best of 390 kilograms or 860 pounds in training. Sadly, neither of these lifts were captured on video, but on the basis of the athlete's claims, Jon Pall takes the win by squatting a 2.6% heavier weight. We next look at the bench press, which again comes from the athlete's best claimed gym lifts. And for Mariusz this was 290 kilograms or 639 pounds, and for Jon Pall it was 250 kilograms or 551 pounds. Mariusz takes the win with a claimed 16% heavier bench press, which, given that he's seen in the video pressing 200 kilograms or 441 pounds, some 12 years after retiring from Strongman, seems perfectly believable.
Be alive if you can't do deadlift.
For deadlift, Mariusz's bio claims a best of 415 kilograms or 916 pounds with straps, and for Jon Pall, Wikipedia claims a best of 427.5 kilograms or 942 pounds, again with straps. Jon Pall takes the win by pulling a claimed 3% heavier weight during an exhibition, and if this is to be believed, it would be one of the heaviest strongman deadlifts of all time without the use of a deadlift suit. Next we look at the athlete's strongman performance, but due to the evolution of the sport, apparatus and events that have taken place over the 2 decades that separate Jon Pall and Mariusz, a direct comparison is impossible. Therefore we will look at the athlete's percentage of wins in events in which they've both competed a minimum of 5 times, starting with the overhead press, that shows that Mariusz has superior pressing power by winning 43.33% of the time he's competed, although the result is much closer than expected. Next we look at various throwing events, in which Mariusz has only won a single time out of the 8 events he's competed in, compared to Jon Pall, who's won 3 out of 6 times, and thus he takes the win with a 50% winning ratio, compared to Mariusz's 12.5%. The next event is the vehicle pull, which has been a mainstay of World's Strongest Man since its inaugural competition in 1977, and it is an event in which Mariusz has done very well, winning 43.33% of the 30 competitions he's competed in, compared to Jon Pall's 27.27%. The penultimate event is a medley, which encompasses several disciplines and can vary wildly from one competition to the next. But it's an event in which Mariusz is almost unbeatable, having won more than any other competitor in history, with a winning percentage of 78.85% compared to Jon Pall, who has only won twice out of the 6 times he's competed. The final event is a loading race, which is an event that Jon Pall's athleticism has paid dividends in, as is shown here with his winning of 50% of the 8 times he's competed, compared to Mariusz, whose height may have been a disadvantage, having won just 33.33% of the 6 events he's took part in. While these results appear to indicate that Jon Pall and Mariusz are very closely matched, I believe that a more telling figure for who was the better strongman is shown in their results at international competitions, where Mariusz won 70% of the 61 competitions that he competed in. However, Jon Pall appears to have some very underrated static strength, especially when considering the era in which he competed. But it'll be good to hear your opinions, so please leave a comment below letting me know whether you believe the claimed lifts and who you think was the better strongman. I've left credits along with my social media links in the description below, so please check those out and give them a follow. And finally, if you enjoyed the video, please help to support my channel by smashing like, sharing the video, and if you haven't done so already, by subscribing. Thank you.